The biggest challenge of being a small boutique music publisher is that sometimes it could be tricky competing with major publishing companies, as obviously they have a bigger bank and could do bigger advances on bigger co-pub deals. However, not all the time is published or songwriters looking to do deals just based on money, which is where we come in. Not every songwriter is looking for a huge advance. It's a different era. Some songwriters just want to do a single song publishing deal. Some songwriters don't want to transfer any of their ownership and just do a collection and an administration deal. This is where we come in, and this is where we're very flexible. We can give better rates than some of these other publishers out there with our collection deals. Again, we can limit it to just one song in the catalog or 2 or 3 songs, whatever the writer feels comfortable. The great thing is that the writer, they're not getting bound to us for their whole entire careers, okay? Some writers, if they're prolific, they can coast through a big publishing deal with options and they get through it. Other writers can't, and they end up stalling, and the first money they ever see is the initial advance, and then that's it. They're done. They don't make any more money because they're unrecouped to their publisher. So obviously we can't do the advances that are as big as like a Warner Chappell or a Universal on certain things, but we try to find a way. It's not too hard to find your way around it. It depends on the songwriter you're dealing with. If there are some songwriters that are just looking for the biggest check they can get, we don't do deals with them. We can't. But then there's a lot that want to do fair deals. They want to do deals where they see their career continuing and they see that we're working hard and we're hands-on. They can get us on the phone. We have the same people. It's not like a major where the staff is constantly changing all the time. It's definitely more personable. And, with our collection deals, like I said, we could go down in our percentages and do better rates than some of these other major publishing companies can do. Moving forward, I believe music publishing deals will be structured a little bit differently, since it's a very crazy time where everybody wants to be independent, wants to continue to own their masters. They're getting distribution deals through different distributors, digital distribution deals and everything. I think it's going to change in that, for instance, publishers may not collect certain incomes. Like if an artist is signed to a distribution deal directly with a major distributor or an indie distributor, like say Empire or something, I believe they have the option to have those distributors either hold some of their monies aside that they make to pay publishers for mechanical royalties for any other outside writers, or they can get the money for themselves directly if they're the sole writers on the song. And in that case, if I'm an artist and I'm dealing with a distributor and I produce everything and I write everything, why would I need to cut in a publisher to get my mechanical income when I'm getting a check directly from the distributor? It doesn't make any sense. So in that case, if I was dealing with that, I would, as a publisher, review and look and see how the records are performing, and if they're performing well internationally, or that they're performing well on the airwaves, or if I feel I can really pitch these and get some sync placements, then maybe I would carve out the mechanical royalties, but then do a deal for the other income, a collection deal for the other income that's out there. Maybe if it's just the international, because with international, you only have a 3-year time period to collect your publishing royalties out there. After 3 years, your income gets black boxed. So unless you're an artist who is savvy in publishing, where you have sub-publishers all over the world and you have deals with them to get your income in, chances are you don't. I could step in and say, hey, look, you're collecting your mechanicals straight up from the distributor, but I can help get your international income in, and I can make the deal solely based on international income. So I think in this time, like, it's a good time to be an independent publisher. As an independent publisher today, we're more nimble than a major in that we can do different deals for different income, whereas a major is going to be just cut and dry the standard income that's out there. But then again, with major publishers, they do offer bigger advances. So you have to weigh up your option as a songwriter. Is it worth doing this big advance for this? You have to just weigh it up.